This is StoryLink Radio. Our stories are presented before a live audience, then recorded for the StoryLink Radio podcast for your on-demand listening pleasure. Please visit StoryLinkRadio.com for show notes, to find out how to join our live audience, and for lots of free stuff, including free audiobooks and much more. This episode is the next chapter in MORTE D'ARTHUR. Please remember to visit www.storylinkradio.com. That he stinted not till he had slain 20 knights. Also he wounded King Lot sore on the shoulder, and made him to leave that ground. So Sir Kay and Griflet did with King Arthur their great deeds of arms. Then Ulfius and Brastias and Sir Ector encountered against the Duke Eustace, and King Cradlement, and King Clariance of Northumberland, and King Carados, and against the King with 100 knights. And so these knights encountered with these kings, that they made them to avoid the ground. And then King Lot made great dole for his damages and his fellows, and said unto the 10 kings, But if ye will do as I devise, we shall be slain and destroyed. Let me have the king with 100 knights, King Aguisance, King Idres, and the Duke of Cambenet. And we 5 kings will have 15,000 men of arms with us, and we will go apart while ye 6 kings hold medley with 12,000, and we see that ye have foughten with them long. Then will we come on fiercely, and else we shall never match them, said King Lot. But by this mean. And so they departed as they were devised, and 6 kings made their party strong against Arthur, and made great war long. In the meanwhile brake the ambushment of King Ban, and King Bors, and Laosen's, and Phalians had the vanguard. And they 2 knights met with King Idres and his fellowship, and there began a great medley of breaking of spears and smiting of swords, with slaying of men and horses, and King Idres was near at discomfiture. That saw Aguisance the king, and put Laosen's and Phalians in point of death. For the Duke of Cambenet came on withal with a great fellowship. And so these 2 knights were in great danger of their lives, that they were fain to return. But always they rescued themselves and their fellowship marvellously. When King Bors saw those knights put aback, it grieved him sore. Then he came on so fast that his fellowship seemed as black as Indy. And when King Lot had espied King Bors, he knew him well, and he said, O Jesus, defend us from death and horrible maims, for I see well we will be in great peril of death, for I see yonder a king, one of the most worshipfullest men, and one of the best knights of the world, is inclined unto his fellowship. What is he? Said the king with 100 knights. It is, said King Lot, King Bors of Gaul. I marvel how they came into this country without witting of us all. It was by Merlin's advice, said the knight. As for him, said King Arados, I will encounter with King Bors, and you will rescue me when the mystery is. Go on, said they all, and we will all do that we may. And then King Carados and his host rode a soft pace, till that they came as nigh King Bors as bow draught, and then either battle let their horse run as fast as they might. And Bleoberis, that was godson unto King Bors, he bare his chief standard, that was a passing good knight. Now we shall see, said King Bors, how these northern Britons can bear the arms. And King Bors encountered with a knight, and smote him throughout with a spear, that he fell dead unto the earth, and after drew his sword, and did marvellous deeds of arms, that all parties had great wonder thereof. And his knights failed not, but did their part. King Carados was smitten to the earth. With that came the king with 100 knights, and rescued King Carados mightily by force of arms, for he was a passing good knight of a king, and but a young man. Check back soon for the next chapter of MORTE D'ARTHUR. Thank you for listening to StoryLink Radio. If you like what you've just heard, we hope you will subscribe to our podcast and pass along our web address, www.storylinkradio.com. Be sure to visit our website for show notes, to find out how to join our live audience, and for lots of free stuff, including free audiobooks and much more. Join us next time for another story from StoryLink Radio.